Good morning. It is day 4 of my prep, and I wanted to talk about my initial phase of my prep diet. So, when people ask me what you do different in prep, well, right now in this phase 1, I'm just getting a lot of protein. What kind of protein am I eating? Eggs, just egg white at the moment. Come back on that one. Lean beef, a couple chicken meals, salmon, and whitefish. So just eating a lot of those. You know, when you're my size, I'm not a giant killer. Well, I wish I were a giant killer. But when you're not the biggest guy on stage, when I'm in a calorie deficit, I need to make sure that I retain all the muscle I built during my off season. So I gotta really keep those protein levels high, and it helps keep me satiated as well. So on the topic of eggs, in 2018, I found out that my body has a reaction to eggs, especially particularly egg white. And I laid off eggs for a couple of years. And last year, I was eating, half a dozen eggs for breakfast. And a big treat for me is to eat a dozen eggs. And now I'm getting reactive again. I'm getting really bloated from eggs. So I've got to swap out egg white for another protein. And I'll do that. Probably I'll use, chicken or really lean fish. All right, so when it comes to carbs, eating the basic things, rice, well, that's it. I'm getting carbs through my rice. I'm getting a little bit of carbs in my vegetables. I have vegetables at every meal. And I'm getting my fats through walnuts, and my salmon meal and my beef meal. I'm the type of person who does really well with low carb, higher fats, extremely high protein. So, always kind of tweaking as we go along. I monitor my weight and how I'm feeling. So at the beginning of my prep stage, I lose a lot of weight fast. But is it fat? Not really. When I clean up my diet, my bloat goes away. The cleaner I eat, the less bloated I get. So I started cleaning up my diet a week or so, 2 weeks before my prep actually started. And I went down from 205 down to like 195 really quick. And then I had a few meals, kind of last hurrah meals, bloat comes back. And then once I'm clean, that bloat goes away. My tummy will pooch out, but you can see my abs. And it's very annoying for me. Eating clean really gets rid of that bloat for me. And a lot of bloat and water weight comes out. So the beginning of a prep, the results get really fast, really quick, but it'll start to slow down. And then we'll start making adjustments to my carbs and the amount of cardio I'm doing. So right now I'm only doing 1 session of cardio a day on the Stairmaster, 41 minutes. So for those of you who really know me know that when I do cardio, I don't do even numbers. I can only, yes, I'm OCD. I only do cardio in prime numbers. So when coach told me to do 40 minutes, I said, you know I can only do 41, right? And he forgot. So, so I'm happy to do 43, 40, 41, 47, 43. Now, I'll do 53, but now I won't do even numbers. I only get up on odd numbers as well. God forbid I ever got up at 6 o'clock in the morning. It has to be 5:59 or 6:01. Homie, don't do that. All right, so now you know my quirky side. So that's how we're running prep right now. I imagine, you know, probably in another 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we'll adjust some things down. But once again, when you're trying to lose weight, you have got to keep, and if you've been working out, you have got to keep your protein level high. Remember that your body does not like to try to make a protein, an amino acid into a lipid. So you can pretty much eat all the lean chicken, lean beef, white fish that you want, and you will not gain an ounce of body fat. And the higher your protein intake, protein has a higher thermogenic effect in your body, so you're actually going to burn more calories by trying to digest the protein. And speaking of white fish, you Jews out there, Passover is Monday, and I will participate in my Passover Seder. I'm not going to eat anything that's really out of usual. I'll have some pot roast, my matzah, sparkling grape juice since I don't drink alcohol, and vegetables. And I'll use my matzah as my carb, and I'll be just fine. I don't need to do a dessert. It's not important to me. So what I do love is gefilte fish, not the manischewitz in a jar, but the loaf of gefilte fish. So for a week or so, gefilte fish and horseradish will be my my whitefish meal. So I love that stuff. It's like soul food to me, and I just cannot wait to have it. Hey, that's about all I need to say on that. So if you want to know more about this prep series, if you need some coaching, dieting advice, I am a nutritionist certified, and I work with a lot of people online. I'm happy to talk to you. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about it. And follow me on Instagram at masters_muscle. And until next time, this is Yaakov Baran.